Hello and welcome. With the Dark Zone, Skirmish and Last Stand dominated by the same builds, I thought I'd try something a little bit different. This is a crit based Alpha Bridge build I've put together and I've been having a lot of fun with in PvP. It's made up of a 5-piece classified Alpha Bridge build with a pair of Savage high-end gloves. The reason I only use the 5-piece Alpha Bridge is because in PvP I feel a 6-piece bonus can be a little bit situational. You need your extra damage or buff at the beginning of a fight, not the end of it. So by pairing up the 5-piece with some Savage gloves, you get an extra 7% crit chance to target out of cover. I find this much more useful since players spend very little time in cover. Before I go over the build, let's take a look at the 5 set bonuses we'll get from equipping the classified Alpha Bridge. For having 2 pieces equipped, we get plus 100% health regen. For 3 pieces, we get 5% weapon damage. For 4 pieces, we get the Alpha Bridge talent. If your primary and secondary weapon is of the same category, they share the free talent. All talent requirements are ignored for all weapon talents. And for the 5-piece bonus, we get an extra 25% health regen and an extra 10% weapon damage. So in total, we're getting 15% all weapon damage and 125% health regen out of combat. Also, thanks to the 4-piece bonus, we can take advantage of some of the weapon talents. So because we'll be using 2 SMGs, I can pair up Deadly with Fierce for a boost in both critical hit chance and damage. So let's go over the build. Our main stats: we've got Firearms 7,200, Stamina 5,800, and Electronics just under 3,000. The chest is rolled to Stamina with Skill Haste, Health, and Ammo Capacity. The mask is rolled to Firearms with Critical Hit Chance and Burn Resistance. The knee pads are rolled to Stamina with Critical Hit Damage, Disorient Resistance, Bleed Resistance, and Shock Resistance. The backpack is rolled to Firearms with Critical Hit Damage and Ammo Capacity. The gloves are rolled to Firearms with SMG Damage, Critical Hit Damage, and Critical Hit Chance. The holster has Critical Hit Chance. For the gear mods, I'm using 2 Critical Chance Stamina mods, 3 Critical Chance Firearms mods, and 4 First Aid Self Heals. And for the weapons, I'm using 2 Navy MP5Ns. My primary has Competent, Hurried, and Fierce. My secondary has Unforgiving, Responsive, and Deadly, and they both have extended magazines and all critical hit damage mods. The primary weapon is to be used alongside Booster Shot, giving a big 25% damage boost at the start of a fight. I wanted to try a talent you don't often see in builds, so I decided to include Hurried. This pairs very well with a high crit chance build, making reloads almost instant. The skills I've used in this build are Booster Shot, the Immunizer Station, and Recovery Link. And the talents are Strike Back, Critical Save, On the Move, and Precision. This build comes fully loaded with 15% all weapon damage, 12% SMG damage, 50.5 crit chance, plus an extra 7% crit chance while a target's out of cover, and 121% critical hit damage. Take this build into Last Stand or the Dark Zone and it feels like every bullet landed is a critical hit. I put this build together with burst damage in mind, and this can come in handy when bursting down a striker just before he has the chance to build any stacks. However, the downside to the build is that it lacks any sustain of the current metas. If you'd like to see more build videos in the future, please let us know. Hit like if you enjoyed the video and you'll find us on Twitter at NotThemGaming. Hope to see you in the comments. See you next time!